What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video on the channel. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into it today. So if you could hit that like button down there, see that like button, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And hey, how's it going? My name's Brat Boy. Let's get into it.
There's a very specific type of woman that's typically getting most of the high value men, and I'm going to explain to you exactly what that is and why. I'm a certified dating and relationship coach with a degree in psychology. If you want legit advice, hit that follow button. The type of women that get the high value men most of the time are the high maintenance ones. The reason that the high maintenance women get the high value men is because they have standards and they speak up for their needs and their boundaries, and they will not accept anything less. A woman that knows what she wants and is willing to stick up for herself is super sexy. That takes a lot of confidence. A man then knows he has to be willing to offer her at the minimum what she's requesting, or else he's going to lose her. So a really high value man knows, wow, this is a really high value woman and I do not want to let her go. When you're the cool girl that's super chill and doesn't speak up for her needs or boundaries, you get the bare minimum. Let's be honest, a high value man does like a challenge. And it's not that you're trying to give him a challenge. By default, are giving him a challenge when you speak up for your needs and boundaries, because he knows that he can't just give you the bare minimum, which in turn makes him want to be a better man, because he knows that he needs to uphold your standards and he needs to maintain his own standards of being a high value man.
Stop it. Get some help.
Okay, so this is a very interesting clip here. This is from a certified dating coach with a degree in psychology. Let me know, guys, is this accurate? Does this make any sense to anybody? Why, for one thing, why would any man want a high maintenance woman? That to me does not make any sense. If a man does want a woman that's high maintenance, hey, more power to you, man. I hope you I hope you're busy maintaining, I guess, whatever that means. But the men that are going to be, as she said, high value men, which in this context, she means men that, are high earners. Okay, men that are going to have the financial ability to kind of bankroll these women. These are simps. Okay, these are going to be these simps, and these aren't going to be the types of men that these women are attracted to. These are going to be the types of men that these women usually, or in their mind, they're settling for. These guys are just simps. So there's really nothing you can do about that. I have my own opinions and views about these simps that have more money than sense. I'm going to keep it to myself at this time. But I think a lot of you might agree with me with some of the things I have to say. I just have to watch my words because, well, YouTube doesn't like those words. But this is what certified dating coaches, this is what psychologists with degrees that are on TikTok are spewing, that this is poison. This is going to keep a lot of women single, because they're going to start believing that if a man isn't willing to pay for every single thing that these women beg them to pay for, then these men are low value. These men are cast aside, which is, hey, more power to you, I guess. But yeah, this is a good way to keep women single, which again, I don't really care about. I don't have any skin in the game. I'm not trying to date these women. I hope they find whatever they're looking for. I just know they're not going to find it listening to these types of dating coaches, which I still don't understand. Is she purposely giving bad advice so that people would buy her love coach seminar or something? That's the only excuse I can think of advice like this. Because she's a certified dating coach. She's a psychologist with a degree. So you would think that the advice would at least be somewhat realistic.
Dating a man just because he's rich doesn't mean he's going to be the one for you. The one who is going to make you a Pilates princess, the one who's going to provide for you and make you the happiest girl in the world, is the man who is generous. He could literally have $100,000 a year job and give you everything that he has. It's also the man who truly loves you for you, who's not going to ask you, oh, what do I get out of giving you all these things? What do I get out of taking you all these places? He is going to simply want to see you happy. That is what he gets out of it. Secret to finding a guy like that is just knowing how to spot them when you're dating so you don't waste your freaking time. These kinds of guys are usually very low key. They don't drip themselves out in a bunch of designer for attention, because that really just means like they're very feminine. They're not self-absorbed, so they don't brag a lot. They're not trying to show off all the time. They don't care about money, so they're not trying to, look like they're the richest guy. Like, if he looks like he's self-absorbed, run for the hills. He's very down to earth. He's very accepting of you, and even tries to help you in different ways. Like, if you're telling him that you're struggling with your mindset, if you're telling him that you have this problem, he is trying to help you. All he wants to do is help you. Another sign is if he knows how he feels about you fairly quickly from the start. He's not just trying to go on a coffee date to get to know you. As soon as he sees you and knows what you're all about, he's like, I want her. He takes responsibility, like he takes charge. He's a leader. And also he knows that he plays a part in the relationship. So,
and all we can do is pray for her. But still, this is real shit.
This is just a very typical, the guy ghosted me and I need to rant about something that's super random. So I am going to cope and justify it for me waiting for my one and only, my provider. You cannot make this stuff up. Oh man, we have a freaking Exxon Valdez oil spill on her face. She took her how many wipes to get that stuff off? We're done. We're cooked. Okay, we can we all just realize that right now? Can we all just realize that we are completely done? Okay, they have completely lost the plot. I cannot even comprehend the type of mental gymnastics you would have to jump through in order to come up with the sentences that are coming out of these people's mouths. I'm going to go ahead and let this play because I haven't seen this. This is just completely delusional. I really have no idea what is going on in this clip, but let's finish it out. Maybe it starts to make sense toward the end. I hope so. But anyway, let's continue.
He doesn't just say that you're acting out for no reason. He takes responsibility in the part that he played in making you feel however you felt. And he's very generous from the start. He offers you things. He tries to do extra things to make you happy. You can tell he's very thoughtful in the dates just so that he can see you smile. He's humble, but also very confident. So when he's around you, he's letting you know it's okay and safe to be yourself with him because you are an amazing person. He humbly knows that you're amazing, but at the same time, he's very confident in who he is and is not looking for a ton of validation. If you want to attract a high value provider man, go watch the High Value Woman Formula videos in the second section of my profile. You can get instant access to it there. And this is literally going to change your life. This will show you how to literally attract high value men, give you word for word scripts, give you directions, tell you exactly what to wear, exactly what these kinds of guys are looking for, and also just show you how to date them in a way where you teach them to respect you, you teach them to court you, you teach them to give you princess treatment, and ultimately fall in love with you and set yourself up for a relationship where he's providing for you and he's treating you like the queen that you are and everybody's happy. Like, this literally has been changing the game for everybody, and it also comes with a group chat with all the girls. So whenever you need advice, we're literally always there to back you up, always there to give you confidence so that you can always set your boundaries and literally just teach you how to be a high value woman and how to attract that kind of man.
It's interesting. It's an interesting phenomenon is what it is. That's a damn phenomenon.
I am completely speechless. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. All I can really say, I guess, is that I have lost faith in any sort of sanity that was ever present. And what I thought was maybe, some of the younger generation might have gotten with the program, but they haven't. They've completely lost the plot. They're like little lost infants in Walmart. They keep banging their head on the juice aisle, and they just, people are trampling over them. They have no idea what's going on. And I don't know. I didn't click anymore on this woman's profile. I don't care. I am getting to a point to where I see stuff like this, and a little part of me, like the important parts are already gone, but the other parts, the parts that are still there, are they end. They go away. Slowly, it's eating me away. I can't say the other words, but you know what I'm talking about. I don't know what any of this has to do with anything, because none of this actually works. Okay? None of this works. And it doesn't work not for the reasons you would think. Okay? It obviously doesn't work in reality, but also everything she said just contradicts everything else she said. And something that I can't wrap my head around after watching this is that she has a program you you join, and this program tells you exactly what you need to do, exactly what you need to wear, and you're dating these supposedly high value men, which are just these rich men, is basically what they're saying. And these men are like marrying these chicks. Like, oh, what's going on here? They have like a group chat of the women that got these dudes. I mean, what's going on here? What is exactly is going on here? This business is booming. I can tell you that right now. If you want to make money off of these women, just become a dating guru, and you have unlimited money. It's like it prints money for you. It is printing money for women. They are spending hundreds of dollars in order to have random dates with men that that make that in like half an hour. What is going on here? What is happening? This is the natural cycle. Okay. Who knew that dating apps would lead to now just TikTok dating influencers are doing what dating apps did, but what is going on? If there is any evidence that you could take from this, which is something I've said in the past, which is that a very large percentage of women are all fighting for the same very small top 10% of men. If you don't believe that that's true, videos like this prove it. Videos like this will 100% prove that. And then these are the same women that turn around and they have no problem dating the same man that another woman is dating. As long as this man is doing the provider, the princess treatment thing, these women have no issue dating the same man.